What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to be checking out the Arbiter GT. It's one of the newest cars released with the GTA Online Next Gen update that is compatible with how Special works. It's one of the newest muscle cars, so we're going to take it out, look at all the customization options, check and see its cost, and everything that's available to you once you purchase the Arbiter GT. After that, we'll go ahead and take it down to Los Santos International Airport. We'll do some speed tests with it to see how it stacks up against some of the more recent muscle cars. So let's dive into that and check this car out. Alright, so we're here in the car meet. We've already purchased the Arbiter. You can see that right there behind me in the blue option. Let's go ahead and check out, see what the price tag is for you when you're buying this. You're gonna Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and the Imponte Arbiter GT is $1.5 million, just almost 1.6. So this is based off the 1970 Pontiac GTO, has some of the GTO Judge details in it. Apparently the rear bumper is based off a 1972 Ford Gran Torino. Don't know why they, switched it around and strayed away from the GTO on that. But arguably one of the coolest muscle cars in existence, the GTO. So let's check that out. We're going to go ahead and take this over to House. Alright, so you can see, just for reference, the top speed and acceleration down there. Obviously, this is a muscle car. It's not going to be one of the supercars or sports cars as far as braking and traction handling goes, but hopefully we're going to get some pretty awesome straight line acceleration after we upgrade this with HAL. So you can see right there, top speed almost maxed out and does add a good bit of acceleration. All these HAL Special Works variants upgrades do cost different amounts per car. This one's on the cheaper end at $375,000. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. And now we do have the HAL's variant. You can see it adds the little tag on the back right there. 450 GT badge. That's stock with the Imponte Arbiter GT. All right. So I don't think I'm going to be using this car too much on missions and whatnot. It's going to be more something for fun, so I'm not going to put armor on it. Now you do have some options. Put the splitters on there. I'm going to try and keep more of a classic look. I could maybe go with the chin splitter there, but I'm not looking for these big street splitters and whatnot. There's got to be some kind of engine upgrade as far as visuals. Yeah, that has a good bit of acceleration, you can see there. But as far as visuals, there's got to be something with, some kind of supercharger or blower coming out of the hood. I just have a feeling they're going to have something like that. Front exhaust. Oh my god. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Alright, some cool hood options. Oh, there we go. I knew they'd have to have something like this. Holy cow. A bug catcher. Oh, that's crazy. I don't think I want to go too insane, though. I definitely want one of these, but I don't think I want the dual stack superchargers. Well, I mean, actually, if we're, Alright. Go big or go home, right? Now we'll leave those stock. Alright, what kind of liveries does this have? The racing stripes might actually be a good option on this. I might actually go with the white and do like a candy red. But let's see what else there are. That's giving me that Starsky and Hutch vibe with the white fins. Could always throw some flames on it. Patriot. Alright. Like I said, I think we're going to do white and candy red. So let's check that out. Respray. of money. Lava red, that looks pretty good. Lava's got a little orange to it. I'm gonna go with Blaze, and it's cheaper. Alright. Spoilers. It's gotta be some Big Joe Dirt style spoiler or something. I don't know. They do have that drag race wing though. Which I wasn't going for tacky at first, but I put that big old charger on it, big old blower coming out of the hood. I'll just go with that guy. Nope. Alright, so I don't know how I feel about lowering this thing. I don't really like the look of it, but I'm wondering with the performance how much that influences it. So we're going to put it on, and naturally we're going to upgrade every single option here. We're going to leave the wheels stock for now, I believe. I'm trying to keep that old school muscle vibe and not really put anything too new and crazy on it, but might come back and look at that. Never know when you're gonna get shot at, so always throwing that bulletproof tires on here. Alright, so we have finished maxing this out. You can see the top speed is almost maxed out. We're probably not going to see similar top speed to what we saw with the Karen with the S95, but the acceleration is totally maxed. So really curious on how this plays out in a top end, top speed straight line drag. So we're going to head over to Los Santos International Airport, see how this car handles first of all, and then also see what the straight line speed looks like. So let's go check that out. Alright, so we're down here at LSIA with the Arbiter. You can see here just by looking at it, this car is clean. I mean, the details, the quality of graphics in the next-gen game are great, but then also just the details on the car are awesome, the badging. And then just looking at the blower, one of the things that I like that they did here, when you hit the gas, the actual flaps on the intake rotate. There's some of the earlier muscle cars that have the blower options that don't do that, so the attention to detail there on these newer cars is pretty nice. The interior is not special. Pretty sure this is a repurposed interior from another muscle car, but no customization options and nothing really going on with that. So let's go ahead, and you can see just the amount of speed off this thing. This is going to be a burnout machine. This is no way going to be a race car for any kind of track that has curves, but this is just going to be something fun to bring out, whip around, and have an incredible amount of power. But first of all, let's go ahead, take a look at the stock version of this, and see how the two compare. Alright, it's the Arbiter GT, completely bone stock, speed test, Los Santos International Airport, runway 30 right. Alright, so the Howes special variant right here. I do think we're going to lose some time here coming off the line, which is how much power this has. I mean, we're going to burn out straight through a few gears before we even get traction, so we might actually lose time because of that, but hopefully the overall speed really gets us going and we have a good time here. So let's compare these times and see how this one stacks up. Alright, so after our speed test there, you can see that the Arbiter GT, completely stock, no upgrades, ran a 21 on our runway drag. When we applied all the house upgrades, completely maxed out, max turbo, max engine, max transmission, we ran a 15.2, which almost is 6 seconds faster than the completely stock version. Now, just to give some context of its speed compared to other muscle cars that are in the game currently, I ran a little bit of a few cars out here, and the Duke of Death ran a 17.13, so definitely faster than the stock Arbiter, but a few seconds behind the maxed out version. And that one's free, so that's a pretty fast car for being that free. The Buffalo STX, one of the new cars that came with the agency update with all the Imponte tech, that ran a 16.85. That's a 4-door muscle car that has the Imponte tech. Very fast, but not as fast as the maxed out Arbiter. And also, just to give a little bit of context compared to the other house cars, you saw the Karen S95 ran a 14.15. So the Karen S95, based off the Supra, is faster than the Arbiter GT, but we would expect that if this car maybe had some new tires, some different high grip drag racing slicks you can put on it so it didn't burn out so much off the line, we might see it faster than the S95 in a top speed drag. Now I do want to show you a little clip here of the Arbiter racing the Coil, one of the new cars that came in the house upgrade, and you can kind of see the difference in acceleration there.
Alright, so you can see I'm sitting here about to race this guy in the Coil Cyclone 2, also one of the new cars that came out with the house upgrade, the all-electric supercar, and this thing is about $1.2 million more than the Arbiter. It is not a muscle car, it's in the super class, so you can see here the difference in acceleration. I kind of botched the start a little bit, but immediately he is smoking me off the line. So if you're looking for the fastest car in the house update, the Arbiter GT is definitely not the car for you. Now, if you're looking for a really cool muscle car that has some pretty cool customization options, you're looking for something to, put in your garage that looks neat, take to car shows, this is an awesome car. But this is not going to be the best car in the house upgrade as far as top speed, as far as handling, as far as acceleration. You can see here also just kind of funny. Guy goes in reverse. I kind of got caught off guard. I didn't realize he was about to race me right here. But guy goes in reverse and is still just absolutely going to smoke me in that Coil. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like the Arbiter GT. Leave your comments below. Like I said, super cool car. Not a crazy price point. Something that's definitely going to look good in the garage. I'm definitely going to pull out every now and then. But I'm not going to be rocking this thing all the time. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button below. Make sure you subscribe for more GTA Online next-gen content coming out almost every day. Appreciate it, guys. You have a good one.